Long ago, during a bitter cold period in European prehistory, there lived a group of people known as the Gravettians. They were skilled hunter-gatherers who thrived in the harsh climate of their time. Their culture, known as the Gravettianculture, emerged around 33,000 years ago, succeeding the Aurignacian culture. The Gravettians were spread across Europe with distinct regional variations. In the west, they inhabited caves in France, Spain, and Britain, while in the east, particularly in Central Europe and Russia, they roamed the open plains, specializing in hunting mammoths. Despite these regional differences, they shared a common adaptation to their environment. Hunting was central to the Gravettian way of life. They were known for their innovative tools and hunting techniques, which were more advanced compared to earlier human groups. They lived in small villages, either in caves or semi-subterranean dwellings, and were skilled in making tools such as blunted-back knives, tanged arrowheads, and boomerangs. They also utilized woven nets and stone oil lamps. The Gravettians were not only skilled hunters, but also had a rich cultural life. They developed burial rites, creating purpose-built offerings and personal ornaments for the deceased. Their artistic endeavors included cave paintings and small figurines known as Venus figurines, which depicted fertility deities with characteristic features such as large breasts and broad hips. As the climate warmed during the post-glacial period, the Gravettian culture began to disappear from northern Europe but persisted in areas around the Mediterranean. The Malta culture in Siberia, though geographically distant, shared similarities with the Gravettian culture, particularly in the creation of Venus figurines, though any connection between the two cultures remained purely cultural rather than genetic. And the Gravettians were not only adept hunters, but also skillful in utilizing the bounty of the land for sustenance. Their diet was primarily composed of animals, as the cold European climate favored high energy and fatty foods. Unlike their Neanderthal counterparts, the Gravettians were highly mobile, thanks to their advanced technology and social organization, allowing them to follow herds of animals for food. Their ease of mobility allowed the Gravettians to incorporate a diverse range of animal prey into their diet. They hunted a variety of animals, including mammoths, hyenas, wolves, and reindeer, using tools made from stone or bone. They also captured smaller prey like hares and foxes using nets. Meat consumption was predominant during this period, since agriculture was not fully developed, and the harsh climate hindered stable crop cultivation. Coastal communities had the added advantage of marine protein, with a significant portion of their diet consisting of sea animals. In regions like Italy and Wales, carbon dating revealed that coastal Gravettians derived 20 to 30% of their diet from marine sources, including shellfish, fish, and seals depending on the latitude. Physical remains provide insights into the stature and physique of the Gravettian people. They were tall and relatively slender, with males averaging between 179 and 188 centimeters in height, making them exceptionally tall for their time. Their slender build, with an average weight of 67 to 73 kilograms, suggested a high ratio of lean muscle mass due to their physically demanding lifestyle. In contrast, Gravettian females were shorter, with an average height of 158 centimeters and weight around 54 kilograms. Examination of Gravettian skulls revealed common features like high cheekbones, providing further insight into the physical characteristics of these ancient people. And hunting was a crucial aspect of life for the Gravettian people, who relied on various tools and strategies to secure their food. During the Upper Paleolithic period, their primary hunting tools included clubs, stones, and sticks. While bone, antler, and ivory points were utilized, proper stone arrowheads and throwing spears only became prevalent during the later Solutrean period. Despite the limitations of their primitive tools, the Gravettians were skilled hunters, often targeting large game at close range. One distinctive artifact of Gravettian culture was the small pointed blade known as the gravet point, used for hunting big game. They also employed nets for hunting small game and are believed to have invented the bow and arrow, although conclusive evidence is lacking. Gravettian settlements were strategically located near valleys where migrating prey congregated. Sites like La Gela in southern Italy reveal evidence of such strategic positioning, with settlers taking advantage of the topography to intercept migrating animals like red deer. By understanding the migration patterns of prey, Gravettian hunters could minimize travel distances and maximize hunting success. Further evidence from discoveries in the Czech Republic suggests that Gravettians used nets to capture large numbers of smaller prey, providing a consistent food supply as an alternative to relying solely on large game. Impressions of 4 mm thick rope preserved on clay indicate the use of nets, likely woven through communal effort involving women and children. And the Gravettians were not only skilled hunters, but also resourceful in utilizing various parts of animals for both decorative and utilitarian purposes. At sites like Pavlovi in southern Moravia, which serves as a comprehensive example of Gravettian culture, animal remains provide insights into their practices. For instance, Arctic fox incisors and canines were not only used for decoration, but also as tools, with bones like humeri and radii repurposed for practical tasks. Similarly, red fox skeletons yielded both decorative elements and bones useful for crafting awls and barbs. Certain animal bones were specifically chosen for tool creation. The unique shapes of horse ribs, fibulas, and metapodia made them ideal for crafting awls and barbs, while ribs were also utilized for pelt preparation tools. Hair bones, particularly ulnas, were commonly repurposed for similar tasks. Gravettians also made use of reindeer antlers, ulnas, ribs, tibias, and teeth, with mammoth bones being among the most common remnants found, sometimes employed for decorative purposes. In addition to their resourcefulness with animal remains, genetic studies have shed light on the ancestry of Gravettian populations. Research by Fu et al. In 2016 examined the genetic makeup of 14 Gravettian individuals, revealing a variety of Y-chromosomal haplogroups and mitochondrial DNA types. Another study by Teschler et al. In 2020 focused on individuals from a Gravettian site in Austria, all belonging to haplogroup Y, haplogroup I, and sharing the same type, U5. Furthermore, genomic analysis of an early European individual from Costin Key 14, dating back around 37,000 years ago, suggests that the ancestral European gene pool was already established during the Gravettian period, and these genetic findings provide valuable insights into the ancestry and population dynamics of the Gravettian people. The diverse range of haplogroups and types suggests a complex demographic history, reflecting migrations, intermingling, and adaptations to different environments over millennia. The presence of various Y-chromosomal haplogroups among Gravettian males indicates a diversity of paternal lineages, possibly resulting from interactions with neighboring populations or internal social dynamics. Similarly, the prevalence of mitochondrial haplogroups U and its subclades among Gravettian individuals suggests maternal lineages with deep roots in Europe. The genetic data also aligns with archaeological evidence of cultural and technological innovations during the Gravettian period. The development of sophisticated tools, artistic expressions such as cave paintings and figurines, and adaptations to changing environments all contribute to a rich tapestry of human history. By combining genetic research with archaeological and anthropological studies, scientists continue to unravel the mysteries of the past, painting a more detailed picture of the lives and migrations of ancient peoples like the Gravettians.